So now that your circle is prepared, your deities are invoked, and your quarters are called, it's time to actually start your ritual content. This will be the part that you wrote yourself, usually, like specifically for tonight or today or whenever. So for this ritual, it begins with sprinkling salt on the floor or ground and standing on it. You hold the candle that represents you for a few minutes, feeling its warmth and comfort. Then take up the chalice, breathe deeply, lift the chalice to the image of the goddess as you visualize her before you, and say the following invocation. That's all fairly self-explanatory. I chose this ritual, first of all, because it was simple, and because it didn't offer any horribly dangerous scenarios for people to go off and try by themselves. So I'm not actually going to go through the motions for you because it's so self-explanatory, but I wanted to talk about why you do these things in this ritual, because when you're finding rituals online or in a book, they don't often explain why you're doing things, just that you do them. And I think that's important because not everyone at a beginner level can figure out why they're doing things. So you sprinkle the salt on the ground and stand in it. That's obviously for purification purposes as well as to absorb the energy of Earth. And then you hold the candle for a few moments, feeling its warmth and comfort. The candle represents you. You're feeling comforted by yourself. It also represents the goddess as well, and the god, depending on your associations there. So you're feeling their warmth to yourself as their follower, and you're feeling that unity there. Then take up the chalice, breathe deeply, and lift the chalice to the image of the goddess as you visualize her before you. The chalice, as I mentioned in my tools video, is a symbol of the goddess. So you are connecting with her and bringing her blessings upon you in this ritual. And the invocation goes, "Bless me, Mother, for I am your child." And you will dip your fingers into the chalice and anoint your eyes, saying, "Blessed be my eyes, that I may clearly see the path before me." Dip your fingers in the chalice and anoint your lips, saying, "Blessed be my lips, that I may speak the truth." Anoint your breast, saying, "Blessed be my breast, that I may love well and feel thy love for me." Anoint your loins, saying, "Blessed be my loins, which bring forth life and pleasure, as thou hast brought forth all creation to please thee." Anoint your hands, saying, "Blessed be my hands, that I may do thy work with strength and skill." And anoint your feet, saying, "Blessed be my feet, that I may ever walk in thy ways." This is kind of an adaptation of the fivefold kiss. It's somewhat similar, except it has a few different areas, as I mentioned. So there's that. That's why you're anointing and saying these things. That's where it came from originally. Then you present yourself with the rose, knowing that it's a gift of love and blessing to you. Hold the rose, meditate quietly for a while, playing a CD of beautiful music if you wish. Close the circle quietly with gratitude. I think all of that's fairly simple. You're actually blessing yourself, your body, your energy. You're unifying with the god and goddess, and you're presenting yourself with a gift from nature, from the goddess, that represents this blessing tonight. It's very common in magic to have a physical manifestation, whether it be a candle, a talisman, a potion, whatever. So that's why you're doing the rose part too. So after you have done that spell, you would probably raise some sort of energy, maybe before the rose, maybe after, depending on your personal preference. It's not absolutely necessary with the self-blessing, but usually even if you're not doing raising energy to go toward a spell, you would raise energy and give it as a gift to the goddess, and the god, give it as a gift to your higher self, whatever else. So to raise energy, you would drum, chant, dance, all of the above. You would do sex magic, you could do whatever else you choose to do to raise energy, whatever else is more comfortable to you, whatever else is practical in your situation. If you're in an apartment, like right now, you might have noticed my floor is really, really squeaky. We're the upstairs of a house that we live in, so My landlord, she has never said anything, but I always feel a little self-conscious if I'm like dancing or whatever. So I try not to dance as much, even though that's typically how I used to raise energy. Sometimes I'll chant or sing or whatever else that doesn't involve much physical movement. That's your spell work. Horribly simplified spell work. So the next video will be about what follows the spell work.